Is Ava, you might know her as the person that made our intro video.
Oh, yeah.
Only first cousin.
Only first cousin. That's not 4 inches away from the microphone, Ava. We talked about this. That's like at least 12.
All right, is this good?
You can like turn
I
the
can
whole
hear myself. I can hear
You don't
my
want to wear
voice.
that headset the whole time.
Yeah, you're going to freak out. It's tough to
You'll
talk.
start talking in slow motion.
Fuck no, I can't do that.
Okay, so I was already going to apologize for this. No Fs, no GDs.
Oh.
And we'll also... It'll never happen. I mean, the more she starts talking, the more it's just going to
Wait, I
flow
didn't
like
know
water.
I couldn't cuss.
You can cuss, like...
Well, you just double F'd before we even had a chance to tell you the rules. The first, 15 podcasts, me and John were just delinquents, dropping Fs all the time.
Our
Just
dad was
F-bombs.
embarrassed of us, wouldn't tell anyone about our pod.
Yeah, so we had
What?
to...
You guys
Not
can't
really.
make
The
it
main
PG.
reason about the F-bombs
It's not...
is
No,
that...
we can say all the cool words, like S
What
and
about
A.
cunt?
Oh, we might have to restart this. Ava. That's the worst one. That wasn't even a repertoire.
I didn't even know we
I
had
didn't even
to...
think that. I didn't even
Oh
think of
my
that as a
God.
possibility.
That's the best curse story.
Oh my God! I guess we're running with it.
Let's just roll it.
Just roll it.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Sorry, guys. Forgot
Don't
you were-
talk during the intro.
All right.
During the intro. All right, just put the headset on and look at the TV, and
Just
don't
draw
make
your
a
attention
sound.
to the TV.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
Movie night. Movie night. Movie night, ain't no doubt. We about to watch one movie night. Turn it on, gotta get it started. Let's watch a movie tonight. 'Cause movie nights are always the best of times. Got to keep on watching, keep on watching. Got to keep on watching, keep on watching.
Got to keep on watching, and that we do, folks.
That we do. Hell yeah.
If you talk, it'll stop the theme.
Oh, you're
Sometimes it'll
potty
screw
mouth.
it up. So if your mic picks up you talking,
It'll go to your
stop.
camera and it'll stop the intro.
Look at the camera and it stops the intro.
That's
you
not.
not.
Sometimes if you
If you
talk,
talk in your microphone,
During
it'll
the theme
pick you
song.
up and
But
it'll
I
switch
didn't.
to your camera. You
You
said
tr-
hell yeah
you
halfway
said hell
through.
yeah.
That's just like, what?
well,
Noise!
I understand.
Commentary? I'm looking at my
That
own
just-
art. I'm gonna be like, fuck yeah.
Oh my God!
You said it 4 times.
Stop!
Please, for the love of goodness.
Oh man, this one
whatever.
is gonna just.
We could have known.
You know what? I'm on it. It's not
right.
gonna happen again.
Yeah.
That's already 4. And a C that was just so out of left field. I can't believe
What
it
about
happened.
this?
Yeah, what about the worst word?
It's ridiculous.
What about this banger? We're not in Great Britain.
But shout out to Ava for a great cartoon.
Thank you.
It
Yeah, I
deserved
love
a
it.
hell yeah, but just not while it was playing.
Shout out to you guys
Yeah.
for this room. This is awesome.
Yeah,
That's
we're
mainly
growing it.
Zach's doing.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's mainly my
Hell
doing.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
not
all
gonna
these
lie.
license plates.
I spent a lot of money and bought them on Amazon, and then
Are there any
painstakingly.
duplicates up there?
Oh, absolutely. There's a ton of duplicates.
Yeah,
these
so they're
real?
fake.
This one's a
Oh,
duplicate. Most of the duplicates I tried to cut in half so that you couldn't tell.
How they were duplicates.
That's a duplicate. Some of them that I hid are duplicates. This looks like it came over because that's not supposed to be showing, but we're not going to deal with it or it's going to fall.
Yeah, it looks great.
Have you ever seen like a license plate, like a personalized one that was really cool that you remember?
Not ones. There's been a lot of them that will make me chuckle.
Yeah.
I just see a license plate and I'm like, that,
Like what?
that makes me happy. I can't think of one right
I
now.
saw one that said "You be jealous," and
That's a good
jealous
one.
was spelled just with a U, so it was like JELUS.
JEL.
It was like
Yeah,
a
that-
Corvette. This
that
guy
adds
was
up.
like steezing.
Yeah, that dude kind of seems like a douche at the
Yeah.
same time.
One
though.
time, Mom got flicked off, and the guy's thing was T-Box. That was when I was like 10. Remember it ever
T-Box.
since.
Yeah.
That was what his license plate said. Must have been his nickname.
T-Box.
Kind of-
T-Box,
that's
if
kind
you're
of
listening to the pod,
Well, I could imagine Mom getting flicked off for some of the stuff she does on the road.
yeah.
I'll ride with Mom, and I'm like, this is just tough.
Yeah.
She slams. She's got those brake pads working
I think road
24/7.
rage is genetic.
No.
No.
I think he can control your roadway.
Roadway.
Get got by the cuz. Wait.
Yeah, sure.
Road wage.
When did you watch this movie?
Like 3 p.m.
Okay, get this. So, yesterday, I invited you over to watch the movie, right?
Correct.
Didn't want to watch it. I said, we'll watch the movie around 7:30 when Louise goes to bed. Now, to be fair to Ava was watching The Bear, and I said, you know what, I'm going to clean the kitchen
Bears
first.
Beast, by the way.
Bears Beast. I've watched like 2 episodes. I liked it.
For sure.
Ava's watching that. She's doing smart. I said, hey, before we watch the movie, I'm going to clean the kitchen. So I said, I'll be done in like 20 minutes. So I'm cleaning the kitchen. I get ready to watch the movie. I go, get comfortable. Ava says, hey, man, I'm going to go buy some snacks.
It's always last second with Ava.
So Ava says she's going to go buy some snacks. I say, fine. All right. Ava goes. She says there's a snack shop 10 minutes away. Goes, buy some snacks.
Snack shop.
So, snack shop 10 minutes away. She
That was a
goes,
snack shop.
you'll catch on.
Okay.
She goes, she buys some snacks.
Oh.
She's taken a long time. She goes, I'm actually going to go to Caitlin's now and walk Kingsley. I say, fine. She goes over there. She texts me that my car does no longer work that she's been driving and that the battery must be dead.
The Jeep.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. So I go, I get the battery, I get the cords, and I take my truck over there. Turns out the Jeep worked fine. She
Great.
told me that she figured it out before.
Okay.
So she texts me.
What time is it now?
We'll get there. So I go back. Ava's still at Caitlin's. She comes back. She can't find her snacks. She loses her snacks, like people who eat snacks tend to do. They can't find their snacks.
I get it.
Yeah, there you go. So
I got it before because she texted me prior, like that
about
day.
asking about snacks.
Yeah.
So I said, do you think you left them at Caitlin? She said, maybe. She went, she got her snacks. She came, she went outside, took her about 5 minutes to eat her snacks.
Eat all her snacks.
Ate all her snacks. I sit down.
Get closer to the microphone.
Oh.
I sit down
They're not going to hear you.
on the couch. Ava comes back from eating her snacks, sit down, ready to click play. 10:05.
10:05.
10:05. And I had to watch it yesterday.
What?
No, she was
I
like,
gave
hey,
you the
man.
option to opt out.
Yeah, but I needed you to watch it too.
5.
Because
We got the
I needed you to
counter.
watch it too. So I said, yeah, it's fine. Meanwhile, I know I'm writing it down. Start time. Official start time. Like, I'm writing about this for the pod tomorrow.
Oh, man.
You know, I don't even think it's that bad that Ava. Don't try and withhold, but it's way better than us cussing. Because my dad's just gonna be like, oh, Ava's just dropping
that's
F's.
what he expects, you know?
Yeah.
But he doesn't want
But
you to.
no, the main thing with the F's is not about that. That was a joke. The main thing is that my niece and nephew, Addie and Caitlin listen, and they play it in the car.
Okay.
That's the main
Yeah,
thing with
so
the
That-
F's.
okay.
Finn and them.
All right.
If I
gonna
make my
start saying
nephew
Holding it down.
say the S word, that's one thing. But
The C word.
See?
It's like
C?
I'm gonna have to text my sisters before this pod release.
They know
Ava
what's up.
dropped
They
the
know
C.
what's up. Also, the more that you tell me not to say something, the more I'm going to say it. It's
Don't
like
say
a
the
pink
N-word.
I
elephant.
doubt it.
All right.
Got her. The more I'm gonna want to say it. All right, what do y'all think about Gypsy Rose?
Gypsy
What does that have
nuts.
to do with anything?
I just have questions throughout the week.
I've
and
been
then,
watching The Act, which is from
I don't think she ever
2019.
should have gone to jail. Her boyfriend should have gone to jail, I
her and her
think.
boyfriend are hilarious. Have you seen like their exchanges on Instagram? They're like,
She has a
she's
new
like,
boyfriend,
yeah,
I
yeah,
think.
Boyfriend, yeah.
Like, she's
I'm
like,
talking about the killer dude.
She's a new one, not the
Oh.
guy who killed her mom.
I don't know much about that.
I don't think she should be that as famous as she is right now.
Well, she just got released from prison,
Yeah,
so people
well,
are.
I bet
juiced
she.
about that.
I bet she stays around a long time.
No, she's still like she didn't go to school. She's like I don't know if she's mentally
Uneducated.
handicapped, but she's definitely like slow in the head because her mom was
Messed her up
Yeah,
that bad.
She's
Messed her up
normal
that
now.
bad.
Have you
I thought she
seen
was just
her?
drugged up and got off the
She's
drugs.
definitely-
Hot now. She's a baddie.
I-
She's. I'm just saying. Like,
No.
she has this like cute attitude too.
I don't think there's any way she could be smart. She missed her whole childhood of school.
But
Yeah.
she plotted to kill her mom. Like she has to be like a
And-
little bit smart.
They got caught almost immediately. It's not like they
Still
pulled
to pull
off.
that off.
They didn't pull off a bank heist. They just stabbed the lady a
Her
bunch
mom
of
slept
times.
in her bed. It wasn't like she was like trying to poison her and get away.
Huh.
Yeah, and she also had a psycho boyfriend that seemed like he was ready to do it anyways. He was
Hey,
like,
listen, I feel bad for Gypsy Rose. I'm
Yeah,
watching this show
true.
and it's absolutely terrible.
I think she should have never gone to prison. The dude should go for life. I mean, he didn't have any.
He sounded like a maniac too.
Yeah.
I heard that he was like, "Hey, so do you want to sleep together now?"
Yeah.
After the
Oh
act.
yeah, and she was like, "No, that's not my thing."
Whoa, that's
In
not
the
what this is
same
about.
room.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
She was like, "That's not what this is about for me."
Yeah, that dude sold right then and there.
Yeah.
He had her in the first half, but then he's
Have you seen the act, the show?
no Joey King.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but
Should have been a movie.
is it good?
It's just
They
interesting.
kind of like they did this thing with that whole story where they like did like 3 different things at the same time, same story, just movie, show, or
I think-
movie. And I was like, you guys are doing documentary, movie,
Yeah.
show. They did like that really
That's
quick.
thing like that. Just people are
They're just biting.
addicted
It's like
to it.
misery porn. Like, people get off on it, you know? Like, no, seriously. People watch it to feel sad.
No, I mean that's true. But
you
just
guys
Zach's
seen-
face.
Have you guys seen, what is that movie?
No, we haven't.
Come on, you God damn, I can't.
Yeah, but the Lord's name.
Whatever. I should just not.
All right. Anyways, we watched
Grand Budapest Hotel.
the Grand Budapest Hotel. I like this movie a lot.
I did too.
You want to give it a rating?
Yeah, you
Do
ready?
you have a rating?
Sure. On a scale of 1 to 10, and you can use
Decimals.
tenths
Okay.
place decimal.
All right, on 3.
Ready?
1, 2, 3.
7.9.
8.4.
What'd you say?
8.4.
7.9.
Oh wow, all in the same ballpark.
Okay. So low 8s.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. This isn't a movie that I would necessarily watch again, but I really enjoy. There's a lot of movies like that where like I'm like I enjoyed this movie, but
Never gonna watch it again.
I just rather like put on a comedy and not pay attention to it. This is technically a comedy to
I
some
don't know. It
sort.
reminds me so much of Fantastic Mr. Fox. I could probably throw this on in the background.
I love Fantastic Mr. Fox.
It's not as good as Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Have you guys
That
seen
might be
other
low
Wes
9.
Anderson movies?
Just these 2.
Oh, I watched I Love Dogs.
You haven't
No
seen
good.
Rushmore?
Really?
What's that one?
No.
Rushmore is like his first one. It's with Jason Schwartzman, the dude with the mole. And it's like,
The guy who's in this one?
yeah, the guy, he was like in
He does
one
that.
scene.
He's in all of them.
Oh,
He
he's
likes
in all
the
of them. That's his
Owen
muse.
brothers. Owen Wilson, so the Wilson brothers.
The Owen.
Owen, and
Is Matt Wilson in any? Luke.
I think he is.
Luke Wilson,
Luke, I think Hudson was telling me about a movie that has them, like their first movie maybe, where they were startup and it was
Oh.
them young as like brothers or something.
And the little nerd kid in Fantastic Mr. Fox is the guy with the mole. And then the...
What?
I didn't know that. That's the voice actor?
Yeah.
Sounds like a
And
kid
then
though.
Owen Wilson's like... well, he just does like, kid voice. But he also sounds like a little Chachi, so it's probably not that hard.
Okay.
This movie has like a crazy cast.
Yeah,
I thought
great
it was
cast.
a really good cast. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Who was the
great.
cast?
I mean, there's a lot of cast.
Voldemort, Flash Thompson.
Voldemort.
Voldemort was the main
Voldemort's
guy.
the main guy. He just doesn't. He has a nose.
Ralph.
Come on, Ava.
Fiennes.
Shut up.
Yeah, that's Lord Voldemort.
Yeah.
And I loved him. Every time he cussed, it was funny.
Yeah, he was fun. Not, when Ava cusses, bad.
Not
When
funny.
He cussed,
Makes my ears
hilarious.
bleed. That guy, he was dropping some cusses and I was dying.
I love in Fantastic Mr. Fox when they say cuss.
Cuss.
You cussing me?
Yeah, do that.
That's what we need.
We'll just press a cuss button. We need like a 5-second delay and I'll just say cuss.
And then Owen Wilson is the whackback coach.
Okay.
Yeah. So he uses the same guys.
Yeah.
Bill Murray's in that. Bill Murray's in the aquatic one that he does.
Oh, yeah. That's like.
That one has a famous like
Isn't
picture.
it
I
like
can
Beetle
imagine.
vibes?
Beetle?
Isn't it Yellow Submarine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, the Beatles.
I never.
Yeah. I
who
don't
was
like the Beatles.
Zero kid.
He was
That
from
actor, I never
Spider-Man.
seen him.
Yeah, that's Flash Thompson.
Oh, okay. I liked him.
Did you notice my mustache?
Yeah,
Oh,
John's
yeah?
doing it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he's got his
I see
mustache
that,
going.
I also
Alright.
liked. Sorry, I also liked Saoirse. What's her name? The
Which-
main girl. Saoirse Ronan.
The girl that he's like he's dating.
Yeah,
Who was that girl?
Saoirse Ronan.
I'm
She's
kind of
dope.
just like tripping on
Blanking
this
on
whole
her-
entire scene.
You remember the girl who like
Oh,
bakes?
yeah, the Scottish girl.
Oh yeah, she's
Yeah.
in like Pretty Women, Little Women.
Oh,
in,
yeah,
like-
she's in that one with the girl with the rose and that creepy dude. Like,
Oh,
it's Mark
Lovely
Wahlberg.
Bones.
Yeah.
She's the main character in
Mark
Lovely
Wahlberg's like, where's my daughter?
Lonely,
I've seen that.
Lovely Bones.
Lovely,
Oh
lonely.
yeah, she totally is.
Is it Lovely or Lonely?
The Lovely Bones.
Yeah, you seen that?
Lovely Bones.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
my
sad one.
That's my plot.
All right, I'm reading my plot summary.
All right, let's hear it.
All right, the Grand Budapest Hotel delves into the life of M. Gustave, a concierge for the ages. While he majors in hotel etiquette, he minors in banging old broads. After bagging the right mistress, he finds himself with wealth beyond measure. After his mistress's unforeseen death, news that her family did not agree to, which leads the family to frame him for the mother's murder, a crime they committed. After escaping from prison, Gustav has to prove his innocence and regain his fortune.
When do they show that the
You guys don't tell me to write like.
No, you don't have to. Guests don't do that.
I don't need 3 plot summaries.
No,
2 is
yeah.
enough.
All right.
What was when did they show that they killed the mom?
I think it was just kind
Assumed.
of understood. And at the end, Gustav, when they're like that hotel scene at the end when everyone starts shooting,
Yeah,
because it's
great.
like all soldiers in the blockade or whatever.
Yeah.
And everyone's just shooting across the halls at like their own men.
Were you awake for that part?
Yeah. Yeah.
You fell asleep.
Fell asleep.
I don't know.
He started at 10 p.m. He was a father.
There's no chance of me making it.
Did you finish it?
I finished it, and I don't even know how long I slept. Ava said, man, Mort really snores. And I said, he didn't even snore. And she said, oh, it must have been you. And I thought, yeah, it must have been, because I definitely didn't hear
if
him
you
snore
didn't
once.
hear it was you.
How many snores?
There was a 20-minute period of snoring.
No.
Yes. 20 pins.
That's not true.
I was like,
Do you even
damn,
remember?
No. I mean, you can quiz me. I can get any part. The part that I was definitely falling asleep in was when, like, Willem Dafoe was chasing that guy and slammed his fingers.
Willem Dafoe was mad weird in this one.
Yeah, he
I
looks
usually
extra
like-
weird in here.
They gave him like ogre teeth.
And, like, dark eyes.
His eyes. That's what, like, when he was just staring at people, like.
Yeah,
you
I
guys
didn't
wanna
like
play
this
my
Willem
game?
Dafoe, and I usually love the Willem Dafoe.
You want to play my game?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Oh yeah, we already got
shit,
Ava's
let
list.
me get my phone.
Oh, go get your phone.
Okay.
You didn't understand the game thing at all.
Yeah.
How many of hers did you see?
I read a couple of them.
Yeah.
I don't know any of them.
I knew one that was going to be on everyone's list that I saw.
The
on hers.
Shimmy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's freaking Popeye. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was funny when Ava sent us our list.
Yeah.
Or her list.
You guys just don't explain things very well.
I didn't think. I mean, I told you what to do. I just didn't like. We saved
Then you
all.
said, "Oh, send a list," right?
Did I say send?
Let me see. Let me
did I say
check it out.
send?
Let me check it.
I don't think I was said send.
Let's see.
I
For
think
the
it was
pod tonight, I need a list of
I
your
need
12
a list.
most
That
unique.
implies send. Like I need it.
I
now.
think it could have been
fair.
done better.
That's
It could have
fair.
been done better, but we like to save all of our material for the show.
Okay.
And
Good
I
to know.
deleted it, so I didn't see many of your answers.
Yeah, we don't even talk about.
You actually deleted it though.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
deleted
yeah.
it.
I deleted it. I didn't want to cheat.
Okay.
All right, but we'll let you go first.
Ava
since
goes
we already know
first,
your
then
list.
you, then me.
So I
Pick,
just
pick
run
the
through
number
it.
one. Yeah, like if the
Ooh.
number.
Yeah, we're drafting. Okay, so this is
You want the top 4.
This is
Okay.
based off Willem Dafoe being in this movie, and it is a draft of the most interesting or peculiar looking famous people.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I
didn't
just-
do
Not
people-
necessarily ugly.
Yeah, I didn't do people with like disabilities because
Yeah,
I
yeah,
felt
yeah.
really bad. I was like, that's not.
Yeah,
what-
no, you can't do that.
I was like,
I got one that's a
this
half
guy's
one of
just
those.
short.
Oh, who's that? Danny DeVito?
No, but that's.
That's a good one.
Why are you running your mouth? Ava, pick your first one
All right, so I should go in order.
Yeah.
of what you think the number one is.
Okay, number 1, Jay-Z.
Jay-Z is
Jay-Z,
not
weirdest
that
looking
weird
guy.
looking.
I don't know if he's the actually I change it. You know Jason Segel?
Yeah, tall guy.
weird
Yeah,
looking?
he's weird. He looks like a Neanderthal.
Damn.
Not to be rude.
There's some
now I
people
feel
with
bad.
like that, like.
What does Jay-Z look like?
Jay-Z he's just ugly, man. I don't
Yeah, but
like
he
it's just
bagged
understood.
Beyonce.
Yeah, it's like an anomaly. No one knows how, you know.
Yeah, well, because he's a billionaire, that's how. But also,
He has an ugly cute thing going though. Like I could see how you could think he was cute though.
okay.
You picked him as your number one weirdo.
I changed my mind. Steve Buscemi.
All right, that's a
So
good.
that
you've
guy?
named 3 of your 12. We're gonna give you Steve Buscemi because
Steve
that's the
Buscemi.
correct of those 3. Jason Segel does not look like a Neanderthal. Like,
Are you kidding me?
there's people that like you can see that have like a prominent
He has
upper
a
forehead.
rectangular head.
Have you seen
lot
my
of people
friend
have that.
Wad?
Yeah.
Do you think he looks like a
Neanderthal.
Neanderthal? So
He's a gentle giant type. He's a gentle giant. But he's
Yeah.
not a Neanderthal.
But that's
It's
kinda how
different.
Jason
Yeah, like
Segel
Andre
vibes.
the Giant.
Yeah,
Hello,
exactly.
pretty lady.
That's Jason Segel.
Oh, I thought you were talking about one. All right, my number 1, Danny DeVito. That's why I was
Great
like,
pick.
shut the hell up.
Well, why did you tell me what you
Well,
picked?
because Ava was, I said he was kind of short. That could be 100 people. Like
no one's that
He's
short.
not that weird looking. He looks like every weird
Danny DeVito is almost is a weird
classic.
dude.
He looks like the guy who works at my deli.
He's probably looking pretty weird.
Is he 4 foot tall?
Yeah.
No.
He's such a type.
Ava, he was the penguin for Batman, and all they did was put a prosthetic nose
your
on him.
answer should draw your eye on the street, not just on the screen.
Absolutely.
Steve
Like if I saw
Buscemi
Danny
would.
DeVito,
Yes.
even if he
Jason
wasn't
Segel
famous,
would not. I would be like, damn, that's a tall dude. That's about it.
There's nothing about his
Jay-Z is a little
face.
weird looking.
Danny DeVito?
No, Jason Segel.
No, he seems pretty regular to me.
I don't know. There's something weird about him. I don't
And
know.
Danny DeVito would draw your eye.
I would be like, that's the cool.
sure.
I mean, like, I
Even
love
if he
Danny
wasn't
DeVito.
famous. Yeah.
Love him. But I
That's
would
the
be
coolest
like,
looking dude I've ever seen.
yeah, I would like wait till he passed me, but I would be smiling ear to ear.
I guarantee you would be shocked
At the
at how
sight of that
short
guy.
he is.
Oh yeah, 4'10", I think.
That's nuts. That that's smaller than me. That's
All right,
crazy.
Yeah.
What the hell?
That's shorter
My
than me.
Number 1, I'm going to go with Octavia Spencer.
Who's that?
Have you ever seen her? You've seen her before, but if you...
Give us a movie. If the names weren't right,
She's in Dinner for Schmucks.
Let me look.
This is her.
Oh, okay.
She's got Steve Buscemi eyes.
She had like
Yeah, she
Yeah.
can really...
She like did that in Dinner for Schmucks, I think. And then she like popped him out.
Have you heard of fetal alcohol syndrome?
Yeah.
That's what those eyes are giving.
Jeez. Now I feel
Never
bad.
mind.
I don't think she has
Here,
it.
not the place. Wrong crowd.
All right,
All
your
right,
next
you're
pick.
number 2.
All right. Have you guys seen the movie Gummo?
No.
There's this kid. If you haven't seen the movie, you
All
won't
right,
understand.
how about
But there's
from
this
Gummo?
kid. He's actually my background. He has a really big head. This is him.
Oh, man, she went with a disability, I think.
No, he doesn't. You would think, but he doesn't.
Jeez Louise.
But he has
Is
the
it
biggest head
Harmony
I've ever seen.
Corrine?
Whoa, wait.
I think it's Nick's...
Have you guys seen Gummo?
No.
You gotta watch Gummo for the podcast. You gotta. It's nuts.
Yeah.
It's absolutely nuts.
He's a peculiar looking dude. I don't think he has issues.
Okay, good.
Lonely residents of a tornado-stricken Ohio town wandered the deserted landscape trying to fulfill their boring, nihilistic lives.
It's just like, I don't know. I can't even describe it. You just gotta watch it.
Dave's vibes.
I'm going to do Rowan Atkinson, also known as Mr. Beans.
Oh, that's a good
that's
one.
a good one.
Mr. Bean's, he's a
He's
character.
a character.
He looks like a character. I'm gonna go with Anya Taylor-Joy.
Oh, yeah, she's pretty, but she also kind of has
She's got some weird vibes
about her.
Really?
It's like big eyes. She
Yeah,
kind of looks
that's-
like
She
an
looks like
alien.
an elf.
Or
Queen's
I thought you
Gambit.
were
yeah, an
saying
elf, too. She'd be like in Lord of the Rings as an
Oh,
elf.
for sure. She
Yeah.
wouldn't
She would
even
be
need
Beast.
I
Yeah.
think she would draw
makeup.
your attention on the
Fake
street.
ears. That's all.
I think she's beautiful, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I said that. That doesn't mean ugly.
Yeah, that's true. Sometimes I think when people say, like, weird looking, they're, like, ugly, but...
A lot of models today are kind of like
Well, I went with
Yeah.
unique looking. Yeah. I just don't know any of their names, but there's definitely some people in that. They're like, damn.
I kind of like when someone has, like, one feature that's, like, off, you know? Like, it just draws your attention, you know?
That guy's got a giant nose.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, I think
perfect,
big
and then they
noses
just got
can
like
move on.
Usopp nose.
Yeah.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Yep. Number
All right.
3.
Garfunkel.
Garfunkel.
I don't know what Garfunkel
Simon and
looks
Garfunkel.
like. Is he-
Garfunkel. Look him up.
I'm gonna have to look him up.
Weird guy.
Is that not a cartoon?
It's also a vibe.
No, he's a singer.
Oh.
Simon and Garfunkel. Oh yeah, he's a weird looking
see
dude.
him.
Well, this is him old.
Yeah, that's a weird looking guy.
This
Kind
is
of
him
looks like that dude
young.
that does like the workout things.
Yeah, he has kind of a. What's that
Yeah,
He's
guy?
got
Bob
like
Ross.
the same hair.
Yeah.
Bob Ross, not as much, but that's just because his hair is a different color.
Mm.
And Bob Ross doesn't really look weird.
What do you got, Zach?
I'll go with Tilda Swinton
Yeah,
or
in the
Sorcerer
movie.
Supreme.
Yeah, she's in
That's
this
a good
movie.
one.
She's an
That
eyeball.
was on my list.
Yeah, I have some better ones,
The
but I'll
lady
go with
looked
her.
really old.
Huh?
She looked really old in this movie.
What was she in this?
The lady who died.
No snap.
Yeah.
I thought you probably did that
think it
because.
was her,
Oh,
right?
good for
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I thought that's why you put her on there.
No.
Oh, that's funny. I'm gonna go with Michael Cera.
Ooh.
Michael Cera is kind of an odd looking.
He looks
fella.
like he's 14. He's probably 36.
Yeah, there's a lot
maybe
of actors
40
like that.
almost.
Aubrey Plaza.
Aubrey Plaza just seems
What's
hot.
wrong with Aubrey Plaza?
No, she's like, she has these big bug eyes, but I think they work for her. Like, she's weird as
I think
hell.
she can still see.
She's weird, like her
She's
personality. I
weird
never
looking
thought she was
too,
like.
but like in a hot way. You know.
I never
I don't
thought
know.
she was
Aubrey
weird
Plaza. I don't know if I can get behind that one.
I'm gonna go Andy Serkis, the dude who did Gollum.
Oh yeah, he's a unique
Does he
looking
look
dude.
actually weird without the goggles?
He looks unique.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
he's not an odd looking guy, but he's an odd looking guy.
Ooh. He looks like,
Come on,
he looks
Ava.
like Mr. Bean a little bit.
Yeah,
He
like
has
a
this,
short,
condensed
stout
face.
Mr. Bean.
Yeah.
He's got a condensed face.
His face is all pushed to the middle.
Well, he's been doing these characters for so long.
His face is all pushed to the middle.
Yeah, man.
Does he have a problem?
No, he's got no problem.
Just kidding. I don't think he's like a bad looking guy. He's a weird
No,
looking guy.
I think he's been doing the faces of all these creepy characters for so long. It's just contorted his face.
Here's one, and it's kind of a hot topic right now. Jeremy Allen White.
Ooh, yeah.
Lip.
Oh. Yeah,
The bear.
he looks kind of weird. He kind of looks like the OG Willy Wonka.
Yeah, he's
I
got
saw
like...
a side by side of them when I was looking up people
He
for
should have
this.
played him.
Yeah, that would have been way better than Timothy Chalamet.
Okay,
Chalamet.
I didn't know that movie was a musical. I sit down and
watched
then he
it?
starts singing, and I had to leave the theater. It
Really?
was
Oh,
so
you
bad.
didn't watch it?
It was so bad.
I refuse to pay. Do you get
Is it
refunded for
everyone-
something like
is the
that?
You
whole-
should. If it's a musical and you don't know, like...
Is it
You
a
gotta do a
musical,
little
or
bit
is
of
it like...
research.
No, they don't give it away in any of the
Is it even a
ads.
musical, or is it just sing like
Yeah,
in the
because
other
Willy
Willy
Wonka,
Wonkas?
they sing
No, it's like full out musical. Like, it's bad.
every word.
Well, not every word, but like every...
Like it's more Les Miserables.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
There's
Yeah.
no way.
That is crazy.
It doesn't sing once in the previews.
I know. You wouldn't think. It's a scam.
For one, I don't think it's going to be a musical. But two, I think, if you weren't expecting one,
Yeah. Nothing's worse than if you're not expecting a musical.
That'll piss you off.
Oh,
it does
Also,
say
Mean
musical
Girls.
when you get to the last description word. So,
That's the
but
last
I
one,
think
though.
that every Willy Wonka would be described that way.
That's true.
I mean, they sing a decent amount.
All right, Ava, this is your last one.
ooh, that's tough. All right.
We'll do honorable mention.
All right. Adam Driver.
Adam Driver's
Adam Driver,
weird.
he's a weird looking dude.
Yeah.
He's
People
like,
think he's really handsome.
he's weird hot. He's weird cute.
So you're going for the weird cutes.
Yeah.
I'm just going for the weirds.
I think Adam
Except
Driver
for Danny DeVito, he's a cutie.
is the hottest.
yeah.
All right, I'll go with that one's kind of mean. I'll go with
I gotta know what that one is.
it was Gary Busey.
I don't know who that is.
No, Gary Busey looks weird. He's got massive teeth. He's kind of
but he
office
also
rocker.
it's because he got into a very severe motorcycle accident.
I don't think so. I think Gary Busey
He
got into
looked like
very,
a normal dude prior.
I think he
I
got
don't
into
know
a
what
very
his
severe
mental
drug accident.
statitude was, but he looked a lot better before he
Ooh,
got
yeah. Ooh.
face smashed. All right, I'll stick with that. Gary
All right.
Busey.
I will go with. Now I had to pick between one of the girls who plays Rhaenyra in
You did a
House
lot
of the
of girls.
Dragon,
Yeah.
because I think both those girls look peculiar.
The
but
young
I'm-
one and the hot one and the old one?
Now the young one looks hot peculiar, and the old one looks weird peculiar.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with Emma Darcy, the old one, who looks
Weird
weird,
peculiar.
What is this from?
House of the
House
Dragon.
of the
I've
Dragon.
never seen it. Wait,
Do you
what's
ever
her
watch
name?
Game of Thrones?
A little bit.
Uh-oh.
You should watch all of Game of Thrones.
No, I think it's dumb. I won't get into it.
Yeah, they already
But
mentioned
not if you
this.
don't try.
It
Well,
was
no,
like, I
it's
love
fine.
Lord of the Rings, but I hate Game of
Well,
Thrones. I was
because
like,
it's just the same plot, like over and over again. It's like someone gets sacrificed, someone,
very few people
F's
get
their
sacrificed.
sister. Like,
Yeah, that,
That happens.
I don't want to see that crap.
That does
People are
happen.
That happens more times than it should, that's for sure. All right, any honorable mentions? Here's the one that I was saying, kind of a problem. Joaquin Phoenix.
What's wrong with him? Cleft palate?
Well, he's got a cleft palate.
No, but
But
you
it-
barely even see that he has a
But
cleft
don't you
palate.
think he's still unique looking?
Yeah, I don't think it's because of his cleft
Yeah, I don't
palate.
think so
though.
either. I don't
Yeah,
think, like, hey,
you're
yeah,
fine.
cleft palates are cool.
You don't know when the
You're
like
born with,
nose
like,
hole
your-
and your mouth hole are attached, something like that.
And then they
And the upper
and
lip.
then they kind of have like a scar that goes from their
I think
nose
it
to their
makes
lip.
I think that's because of surgery.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
At first it's open.
Yeah, it's completely open.
I love it.
All right, honorable mentions for me. I got Mickey Rourke.
Yeah, but also that's because he got beat to a pulp.
Really?
And I think
I thought
had,
he
like-
just had like Botox or
Yeah,
something.
I think a little bit of that too. But he used to be a professional boxer.
So he's a little bit.
I think it's less insulting
You're
if you say
loose.
it about like someone who's deformed not by choice than if someone who's like born ugly. You know what I mean?
That's fair. That's like how I feel like when they like cast a fat girl to be fat in a movie.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why would you do that, fat girl? That's a tough scene. Benedict Cumberbatch.
That's
Oh, yeah.
he looks
He's
weird.
an odd looking weird
Solid.
dude.
Beans from Even Steven.
Yeah, I bet he looks even weirder now.
Yeah, I guarantee it.
Yeah, I think I've seen him with like long hair but bald on top.
Andy Milonakis for the same reason as Michael Cera. He's like 50 and he looks 20.
Toby Jones. That's Julie from Your Highness. Julie's got no dick.
Oh yeah. From Captain America.
Yeah.
He's a really interesting looking dude.
Yeah.
I
Christopher
got
Walken.
Joey King.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Joey King. She is kind
Yeah,
of
she's
interesting
normal
looking.
looking.
She's
I don't
got
think
some
so. She's
interesting
got big
features.
eyes. She's kind of like a frog looking.
Kind of like
Squatty
a fly.
face, wide mouth, big eyes, bullfrog.
I think
Still
yeah,
cute.
Pretty. This is so mean.
This is weird, guys.
Christopher Walken.
Will Poulter.
Who's that?
We're the Millers. Kind of looks like me, but with weirder
I
eyebrows.
saw him on the list. He's mad handsome.
Yeah,
though.
yeah, but he definitely grew up.
He
looking
went through a
weird.
nerd phase, but
He went
he's
through
killing
it. He went
Now
through
he looks like you. He didn't look like you back in the
Wow,
day.
thank you.
Oh yeah, I was trying to blow some
Lisa
smoke.
Kudrow
Oh,
from
yeah,
Friends. Phoebe.
Yeah, Phoebe was actually very pretty in the early
Was she?
versions of Friends. I think
She
early
was-
I
seasons
don't
of
ever
Friends,
think she was
like,
ugly. I thought she was just.
I think she was
interesting
number 2 for a long time.
What?
Really?
Courtney Cox was definitely number 2.
Well, Courtney Cox is definitely number 3 now.
Yeah, she
She's
went
looking
through
a little
plastic
bit nutty
surgery.
professor.
She looks
She's got
great. I
way
think
too much
Jennifer,
plastic
I won't
surgery.
even get into that, but
Jennifer Aniston's
I don't like
certainly
that
the
it has
hottest.
to be a comparison. It has to be like they're all beautiful.
Yeah,
Why
they're
does
all
it have
beautiful.
To be in
They're all-
different ways, though.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah, this
but
is just
like-
our opinion. If
Yeah,
people
I know,
can
but
listen to
I'm
this
saying
and think something completely
everyone
different.
always is like, oh, like Rachel or Monica. It's like,
Well, yeah.
Okay.
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
we're just
Why not?
having a
Yeah.
conversation
Yeah, we're all
about
having a
it.
conversation.
Do you like pizza or hamburgers
I hear
better?
you. I hear you.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
all
they're
agree
both
that.
pretty.
I mean, they're
Hey,
all
hell,
3
They're
pretty.
better looking
Yeah.
than we are.
I mean,
Yeah, great.
So
Good
I
for
like
you.
to sit there and berate them.
Yeah, I like to judge them because they're
I like to
better
bring them
than
back
me.
down to earth.
Yeah, all right. So
Here's an obvious one no one ever mentions. Michael Jackson. Guy looked weird as shit.
he
But
was.
he wasn't born weird looking.
Yeah, he was a normal looking kid for a
Yeah,
minute.
he was definitely. He should
But
have
then he
kept
had
that.
alopecia and he freaked out and bleached his whole
Was
skin.
I don't know if I believe it.
I thought he just bleached his skin.
Yeah, they say it's because he had. Is it called alopecia where you start
Is that
blotching?
circles in your hair or blotching?
I think the blotching is called something else.
I think that's where you lose all your hair.
Yeah.
Alopecia is
Right.
that? I always get
Yeah,
these.
your eyebrows, everything.
I always get these mixed up.
I'll look it up.
Should I mention mine honorable
Yeah,
mentions?
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Love to hear.
All right.
Are we gonna know him?
I don't know. Okay, Tyler the Creator.
Yeah, he looks weird.
Yeah,
I like
he's
that
weird
one.
looking. Charlotte Gainsbourg.
Who's that?
She's like in this movie called Antichrist with William Dafoe. And they're both just so weird looking. You guys should look it up, and it's nuts.
Oh,
What's
the
her
movie
name?
is like nightmare inducing. Her name's Charlotte Gainsbourg.
Are you looking her up, Zach?
Yeah. Without looking up Antichrist.
Yeah.
Don't watch it.
But the rumor is that Michael Jackson was having that disease where he got white spots and then he just bleached his skin. But I don't buy it.
that.
He was doing all kinds of other weird shit to look white. So what are the odds? that
Sammy
he-
Sosa does that shit.
Oh, Sammy Sosa's the weirdest looking
Sammy
dude
Sosa
alive.
looks
Sammy
so
Sosa.
nuts.
He was a,
He was a phenomenal
player.
baseball player.
and
She doesn't
then
look-
he
She's
bleached
just
his
tall
skin.
and lank.
People
Let me see
say-
here. Have you seen her before?
No.
I'm not gonna be able to see that face.
How about that face?
She is weird looking, but I've never seen her.
No, me neither. She
All right,
kinda
what
looks
else
like
you
she'd
got?
be in a movie called
Me?
Antichrist.
Yeah,
All right. Sarah
Vitiligo.
Jessica Parker.
Vitiligo.
Sarah Jessica Parker.
That's a weird looking broad.
I think she's beautiful.
Is that Big Smile?
Sarah
She's Sex
Jessica
and the
Parker.
City.
I don't particularly. She's always been like people. She's been popular and people think she's pretty, but I think she is weird looking.
I personally do.
Yeah, I
too,
don't
just
really think
objectively.
that's-
I mean, like I feel that. Like, I'm
Well,
not,
she's
like-
very much older now, but
Yeah, she was really pretty when she was in the Witch movie.
But I have a
she could fit
question.
into an
I have a
office
question.
fine.
Is it just because she has like a big nose? Does
No.
that automatically
No, I think
make
she's got
someone
other
not
things
pretty?
about her.
That's definitely the worst part about her. I'm kidding.
I don't know. I think there's different types. Like some people are into that. know, like,
Yeah, for sure. Ava, we all everyone's got different types. Don't you
That's
worry,
what
you'll
I said.
find
Sarah
your
Jessica
Prince
Parker
Charming.
has small eyes and a small mouth.
Yeah.
Actually, no, in this picture, she has a big mouth. What about Hillary Swank? Hot or not?
Oh, God,
Hillary
everyone's
Swank,
done
that's
with
the whole
this.
thing with The Office, right?
Yeah, that's just a joke.
All right. I got a game.
All right, let's play it.
You're hiding in a hotel.
Okay.
You have 5 options of where to hide. We will see who doesn't get found. So I'm going to give y'all the list of 5, and then I have a wheel that will randomly eliminate one. And we'll see if any of us survive. But there's a 40% chance that none of us win.
So we just pick a place.
Yep. All right, so lobby, penthouse suite, continental breakfast cafeteria, fitness center. Get near the microphone before you talk. Hotel room. So
I'll
your
go
hotel
with
room.
lobby.
Lobby.
Seems obvious.
John's in the lobby. Penthouse suite.
Can you repeat them?
That's what I'm. Continental breakfast, fitness center, hotel room.
Fitness center.
All right, and I'll be in the penthouse suite.
Easy to get murdered in the fitness center.
The first spin of the wheel.
Mystery.
Who's going out? Who's getting found first?
What'd you do, Zach?
Is it just
It's
red?
spinning a wheel.
What'd you pick?
I did
Yeah.
penthouse suite.
Fitness
Fitness center. Ava's out. You got found. All right, hide that choice. We spin again. So now it's penthouse and lobby.
Yeah.
Who's gonna be found next? Who's gonna be found next? No,
You're gone?
I'm out. All right, let's see if John can. Let's see if John can beat the other two. 33% chance you get.
This
You
game
win.
sucks.
Oh, it's
It's not for everyone.
yeah.
Kind of like Sarah
Like,
Jessica
there's
Parker.
no skill to it.
Duh. Hotel room. John's got a 50-50 chance not to get found. Lobby continental breakfast. Lobby continental breakfast. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Who's not gonna be found?
How did you find this spinner?
I just found it online.
And then you.
John won! John is the ultimate hider! See? Hey, well, that was loads of fun. You're just mad that you got out first.
There's no skill.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, a lot of these games don't have skills.
skill
Like-
motivated.
Like, never have I ever.
Did I
I
ever
don't want
read
to
my
play Never
plot
Have I
summary?
Ever.
That's fun. You get to know you guys more, you know?
I know y'all plenty.
And my family's like our only 5 listeners.
Yeah, we're not. All right, another question. We're on a plane.
Uh-huh.
There's a pilot, a flight attendant, and a passenger. Who is who? Who's the pilot? Who's the flight attendant? Who is the passenger?
Like, out of us 3?
Yep.
Avis Pastor.
Why?
You're always on flights and also...
I don't think you have the gusto. I don't think you have the to be a flight attendant. I don't think you could be a flight attendant.
Excuse me?
So you think you could
I
be a
think
flight attendant?
people please so much. If that's what
Okay.
it's about.
So you have to turn it on.
But would I know? I would never. I would be the pilot.
Oof. not getting on that plane.
What, you think you would be the pilot?
I think I'd be a better pilot. I think John would be the flight attendant. You would be the passenger.
I don't know.
Zach played video games.
breaker.
Might be easy.
we're heading east over the west side.
Who,
Heading east over the west side?
I was gonna
West
say
side?
who won in Mario Kart, but
Yep.
I'm sure Zach did. He always won games.
Mario Kart is actually just shockingly difficult now.
Kart?
Mario Kart,
Yeah.
the wheel doesn't wheel like it used to when we were kids.
Damn, you can really turn it
There's absolutely no control. You cannot control that wheel.
on the Wii?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Ava could be a
She was
pilot.
a pilot?
Ava
Yeah.
could be pilot.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
guys are full of crap. I saw the look.
I can't be pilot. You know that Always Sunny video and Dave DeVito's hammered? What, they said I can't be pilot? And they're doing Wayne Boggs.
Yeah.
Would you be pilot?
I'd be pilot.
Nah, it would be John.
Oh, thanks,
You just
guys.
What?
If it's between you two, it's John.
She just wants me not to be pilot.
I'm serious.
I think
I'll
you
be
three guys
passenger.
could be a pilot.
Collectively, co-pilots.
Oh,
If
that
you
would
guys
be a
are
mess.
both in
Ava
the
would
cockpit,
be too busy snacking. Meanwhile, I'm in a fog of Ava's snacks.
You'd
You'd
be
have
drunk,
to be-
pissing on the freaking like dashboard, dude.
Yeah, that's never
me.
happened.
All right, takeoff's at 8. Ava, 7:59 hits. She's got to run out and get snacks really quick. It was ridiculous because
Yeah,
I gave
like
her so much time.
Denzel
beforehand.
Washington.
Yeah.
Ava would walk in like Denzel in the movie Flight.
Whatever.
How many vodkas did you
comments.
have? There was 4.
What made you think of this question?
Oh, I saw it on another podcast. So I thought it was funny, but they were kind of more cordial about it. But Ava has to be pilot.
Ava can be the pilot.
She's definitely passenger. You know how many planes she's ridden on compared to us?
Yeah.
But, like,
She's
what is, like, is it based on her personality? Like, what is it?
I don't know. I guess pilot would be more leader. So me. All right. Are we going to talk about this movie?
Yeah, I don't
You
think I
got
ever
some
read my plot
highlights?
summary. All right. This is a story about how the owner of the Grand Budapest Hotel became the owner of the Grand Budapest Hotel. Mr. Mustafa started off as a lobby boy at the Grand Budapest under the tutelage of the best concierge in the business, Mr. Gustav. Mr. Gustav enjoyed banging the rich single blonde cougars who stayed in the hotel because it made him good at his job. There was a chance they might put him in their wills, but mostly because he just enjoyed it. One of his main slams, Madame D, passes away and leaves her most prized possession, Boy with Apple, to Mr. Gustav. Her children fight Gustav's right to Boy with Apple, even framing him for Madame D's murder. He eventually gets what he deserves, but upon dying, leaves everything to his lobby boy, Mr. Mustafa.
Wait.
0. Sweet name.
You know the guy who we were saying was creepy looking?
Willem Dafoe.
How do you say his name?
Willem Dafoe?
Willem.
Is it not William?
Willem.
Willem. Okay, I've been messing that
E.M.
up. All right.
Yeah, Willem. Willem.
Good to know.
Willem.
Good to know.
That's from Willem.
That's from How I Met Your Mother.
And that's got Jason Segel in it, right?
Willem.
We're all putting things together. But yeah, so I mean, this movie was funny. I just like, there's not too many talking
It
points.
ain't
Like, Joe
like
had, like,
Fantastic Mr. Fox. I like it. Something about the way he filmed stuff and some of the shots.
I enjoyed it.
I just really
I was
like it.
captivated.
Yeah.
It
It's
was
like
cozy to watch.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like it made me feel warm.
feels like
I like
art
You know what I mean?
more
Yeah.
than like most movies do. It's like, oh, that's a cool shot.
Sometimes I'll be watching some of these movies and I'll like be drawn to my phone. I'm like, oh, let me put this down. This time I was like, I'm enjoying this movie. Or I'll like check my phone and be like, oh man, I still got an hour left.
There's a couple of lines. I think that Voldemort's character is the
Voldemort
best.
was dropping some classic Fs.
I thought the whole like in jail was funny.
When they were doing the confession, that was funny.
I
Who's
like
got the throat slitter?
I like
thought
the
it was funny.
structure of the movie. That's like, you know those like Russian nesting dolls that are like you open it and there's another doll inside.
Yeah.
And there's another. That's what it was like.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
I like that.
That's a good
I like
point.
that reference.
Yeah.
Good job.
Now I wonder, maybe I should watch more Wes Anderson films.
I'm gonna watch all of them.
Yeah, I think
Maybe
I
we
might
should
go
just do
watch
it
the
for the pod.
submarine one.
Rushmore.
That one's really
Rushmore. That's the best
Rushmore.
We'll put it on the pod.
I think this is his highest rated one.
Oh, really?
And Isle of Dogs, I didn't really like, but now that I'm a huge Wes Anderson film, maybe I'll give it another go.
huge guy.
Yeah.
Hudson said he was a chach on set or something. Like, I'm effing Wes Anderson. I can fire all y'all. And
He said
I
that.
don't believe that for a second.
I mean, I'm just hearing it from.
He looks like a
Hudson's
total
mouth.
dork.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
If you
He
get,
could have made our list for sure.
yeah.
if you get enough notoriety, you can turn into an asshole even if you look like a dork.
I mean, honestly, he should have been picked number 1 on our list.
Let me see.
He's a funny looking
Oh,
fellow.
yeah.
Yeah. He's like, oh, man.
Oh,
What? Oh, Rushmore.
that's why he didn't put himself in the movies. If I was a director, I'd be in every single movie.
Bill Murray is in just about every movie of his. This
What an
got a
honorable
7.6 out of 10. And so is that Jason Schwartzman. I mean, he's
That's
made a
true.
damn living off of Wes
Wait,
Is that
Anderson.
the mole guy Ava keeps on mentioning?
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that mole guy.
She loves
What
the
a
mole
mole.
guy.
What a mole on that guy.
He's in everything. And then the Life Aquatic one, I know is like,
I like the whole prison break scene.
yeah, that was fun.
They were like shimmying down this ladder, and the guy was like, "They're breaking out!" and started yelling for the guards, and the big dude like killed him.
Yeah, that was good. Or when the guy jumps down the hole and kills them all.
Yeah, grabs the throat cutter and then and he dies too.
Yeah.
Wait,
And we lost.
And I like when they're just like looking down in the hole. It's just like some fun shots.
Yeah,
Like,
it's fun shots, and it's also just like this dude's sense of humor, which is very funny.
yeah.
And you're just like, it's just like this awkward moment where they look up at him, they look down at them, and then it just like
Basically,
takes
his whole
off.
thing is awkward moments.
there's
yeah.
also like a lot going on, but it's still somehow. You know what I mean?
Still.
Like the movie is like
Oh yeah,
still,
I mean, like if you're
there's
breaking
just-
out of prison, it's gonna be typically way more dramatic than that. But that was
Yeah.
kind of like
no, it's
chill.
just it's,
Yeah.
it's like the shots are still. There's like moments of like not a lot going on, and then it's like chaos. And
Yeah.
then nothing, and then chaos.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, this dude's beast. I
Yeah,
like the
I like-
scene with the guards and like their shadows, and it kind of looks like Peter Pan.
I wrote some notes So I'm gonna get my notebook.
Ava.
She's a menace, dude.
The scenes with the guards and they're like shadows, and then they're like crawling over and then like jumping from like bed frame to bed frame, and the guards like aren't waking up.
And the Flash guy, what's his? I don't know his name, but the guy who plays Flash in Spider-Man.
Flash Thompson.
And he
Zero.
Not Ezra Miller?
No, that's Flash in
That's a whole
DC.
nother.
He's a nut job.
So he goes and sees his girlfriend. He leaves out the hole, and then he's running on like the building and jumping from it.
Yeah.
It just looks funny.
Oh yeah, that reminds me of the. You said you were getting notes. You just cracked open a Slim Jim.
Sounds too good.
God, you're always snacking,
Oh,
man.
my
ASMR.
Ugh.
That's cool, man.
I like the scene when they take off, like Willem Dafoe takes off down the mountain on the skis, and it's just like 100 miles per hour, and then they take off on the sled, and they're just booking it.
I
That
thought
made
he
me laugh.
was the best
there.
character, you know?
You thought
Willem Dafoe is definitely.
character?
I think Zero was my favorite. Actually, no, it was Lord Voldemort.
Voldemort was
Oh,
good.
Voldemort
yeah.
was definitely the
Actually,
best.
you're right. He was the best. Wait,
He was cracking me up. Get to the point. What was, when they're in the confession, and he yells at that guy, and then he's like, "I've been waiting."
What
No.
was so he dies at the end. He gets beat up by those guards for picking on the kid
Yeah,
for
they
being
shot
an
him.
immigrant. Damn.
Wait,
Same thing, but they just shot
I have
him.
a question for y'all. Do you think the guy, like the Voldemort guy, was gay?
No, he
No,
was
he's banging old broads.
Yeah,
Well done.
they say that, but then, like,
There's only one guy that called him gay.
what guy?
The son.
No, they were. Yeah, he called him an F.
Who was
like,
that actor
I thought he was
from?
like a caricature of a gay guy, just like how like particular he was, and like
I didn't get that. I thought he was just a concierge that like banging old
I think
broads.
he was just like a metrosexual, so they call
that's
him.
what it is.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the word.
Yeah,
What is the
like
definition of
Uncle
metro
Todd.
sex?
Yeah, like our grandfather. That's what I was
What?
told. That Tom Zinner is like kind of metrosexual.
Oh, well, don't.
He's really into his appearance.
Well, maybe that's where I got it.
Yeah. I mean, I like to look nice.
Yeah. Adrian Brody, Zach. That's who you're thinking of. He's in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but I couldn't
He's
like,
in Peaky
pinpoint him to
Blinders.
anything.
He can make the weird guy list.
He does look like a weird guy.
He's in the Pianist.
Here's a
The
quote
penis.
that I liked. I forget who said it. Oh wait, all this money's falling out.
Oh man, all that money.
Even the ugliest people just need to be loved, and they will open up like a flower.
That's a good
Do you
line.
guys remember what scene that was?
I'm trying to think of who
I have all these doodles with like quotes and nothing.
There wasn't any particularly ugly people.
Maybe the old broads.
Yeah,
no,
maybe
it
he was
was
talking
it was
about.
Voldemort who said it.
Yeah, he was probably talking about the old broads. I think he might have been on the train
I think so. That's what.
Have
it
you
was.
seen, what was that movie with Voldemort that we watched?
because he was like, "Oh, yeah, I did such and such with that lady," and Zero was like, she was 84, and he was like, "I've done older," and I think it was around that time.
What was that movie we watched with Voldemort, the restaurant one? The Menu.
Yeah.
Have you seen that, Ava?
The Menu? No. What's it
Feels
about?
like something you would like. I didn't. But I
I thought it was decent. Did we not like it?
You thought it was funny and it
Why
wasn't
do you
supposed
think
to be.
I would like it?
Because it's dark.
It's
Like, in
also
what
like
way?
it made me laugh in a
It's
weird
about
way.
this.
creepy?
Oh yeah, actually it seems right up her vibe. So it's about this like big like restaurant, like fancy. He's a fancy chef,
Yeah.
and he invites
has, like,
all
a
these
passion
rich
for
people over, and
I
then
think I heard of this.
he's like feeding them a meal, and then he's gonna murder them all.
Like Clue.
He had like a passion for cooking, but
That's
all these
literally
rich people.
The plot of Clue.
No, because
No,
the
that's
Clue
a
they're gonna
board
try and
game.
figure it out. This he tells them, hey, like you're trapped here. You guys can't go anywhere. After this meal, I'm gonna murder you.
So they're just like, do
And
they
they're-
eat the dinner? Like, do they just go
Oh, I mean, they
out?
kind of. It's like it goes like one course is kind of normal, then it kind of gets odd. Then the scene where it really switches is like he prepares them like homemade tortillas,
Yeah.
and on it is like bank statements and shit that all these people have like wronged, and it's like individual to each table. So every one of them is looking at this tortilla and is like,
Like a
how the
picture
hell
of
does
the
he
guy.
have
Yeah,
this?
yeah,
And they're
yeah.
freaking out now. And then it slowly builds to the point where he's like, all of us are dying tonight. Like even
Yeah.
the wait staff, like everyone is like behind him, like his
Yeah.
like sous chefs and shit. They're like, we're good to go, chef. Like, yes, chef. Like
Yeah.
that. And so
What's
in
the weird
end,
girl's name I named? Shit.
Anna something.
Anna
You
something.
think that's
Joy.
like a religious take? Like, it's like something about like people who have done wrong? Like,
No.
I think
No?
it's more like a anti-rich take. Like,
Okay.
oh, these people are rich. You're too like hoity-toity. You got
Yeah.
too much
Hoity-toity.
shit. I'm gonna murder you. I think it's more like
Yeah.
that.
They
Okay.
made him.
I'd
They
watch
made
that.
him lose the love of cooking that he once had because they were so pretentious and shit. That he was like,
Oh.
This is my final
So he
meal.
served them all, and they all like treated him like shit.
No, over
No.
time. This was
Okay.
this was the last straw. This is the
He
final
knew
meal.
going in that he was going to murder these people.
Like they planned it all out for a long time.
Okay.
Here's a
We
line.
can
I
watch it
wrote.
at night if you want.
How we know?
Here's
Okay.
a line. Are you
I can
sitting
still.
here?
Can I stay here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
I'm not letting you
take.
take my bed again. You're
Just-
gonna sleep on the sofa.
Yeah,
I let her
exactly.
have my bed last time.
That was a comfy bed.
I
Yeah,
like
I
this
just made
line.
it. It's nice.
Gunther was slain in the catacombs. I don't know why, but the way the guy said Gunther was slain in the catacombs, thought it was funny.
Oh yeah, that's the guy that went down with the throat slicer.
yeah.
yeah. I
He
thought
said
that was funny too.
to Flash.
He was like, "This is Wolf. This is
Yeah,
Pippi,
that's what it
this
was.
is yeah." And then he's like,
Gunther was slain in the catacombs.
and then he's like, "Oh, well, give me my change of clothes." And he's like, "Well, sir, I didn't bring you change of clothes." And he's like, "Okay, well, at least give me the le pleuve de fleur."
Yeah, nailed
And he's
it.
like, "Sir, I didn't have a chance. I couldn't find the le pleuve de fleur." He's like, "You didn't bring the le pleuve de fleur. I've been in jail for 3 months. You don't even have my le pleuve de fleur." And then like Bill Murray like pulls up and like hands him. He's like, "They only had half ounce." Like they live for that.
That's all time.
I love that.
Yeah, I like this guy's movies.
Yeah, he's got a fun sense of humor. I think it
Who, Wes
fantastic.
Anderson?
Yeah,
It's very subtle though, right?
yeah. Like the
He's like made his own tone. Like his like whole. He has his own genre that people are like copying. You know, but he
Who's copying
created
it?
his own freaking tone.
Nice.
this. Yeah, good
You know what I
job
mean? Like
with the
Greta
freak.
Gerwig. Like the Barbie movie reminds me somewhat of Wes Anderson.
Oh, it could be kind of like that.
I got.
It could be kind of like that.
I
definitely
had
think
it,
his
now I
movie's
forgot
like nothing I've ever seen. But
Yeah.
several people got stuff
You
like
know the
But to
books you
create
read,
that-
series of unfortunate events.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
got those vibes off
Okay,
it,
I
like
hear
the
that.
the
Yeah,
television
the show.
series
Yeah.
with
Some of the
Neil Patrick.
characters.
They probably got that
creepy.
from him.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, but
Where
it
it's
was
like
beast.
you don't move the camera that much, and it's a lot of talking to the camera.
Yes.
They didn't do a lot of
That's
that in
what
this.
Barbie
I saw one dude like look right at the camera. I feel like, but
But they do a lot of like not moving the camera and walking around. It's a lot of standing still in one room,
okay.
chatting back and
And
forth.
still, like the person's just like still. They don't move. You
The
know?
colors are real nice.
Yeah, I really
Anyways,
enjoyed
good
this.
movie. 8.3. That's good.
8.3.
I
Changed
think it's
my
my
rating.
brother-in-law's
I
favorite
changed
movie.
it. It's 9.
A 9?
Yeah.
can't
You
go-
were in the
you like,
sevens.
yeah,
I changed it.
That's a crazy change.
No, you can't.
No, I can do it.
I like
all.
my 8.4.
I like my 8.2, so that's an 8.3.
That's fine.
9.
Actually, this is Courtney's husband's favorite movie. Last
Oh,
time
I
asked him.
thought. Really? Is that why we watched it?
Yeah, I was like, oh, he likes this.
Okay.
Who is Courtney? That's like one of the notes I had for your guys' podcast.
Taylor's sister.
Like, if y'all just say, oh yeah, like that time Courtney did that, it's like, I don't know who the hell that is if I'm some random person.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how to. I don't want to be like, Courtney, Taylor's sister, Taylor's my wife.
Or
Does
maybe
that really
just
matter?
don't.
Yeah, and it also
Don't say
didn't
it.
even like. It's not like we talked about it for 15 seconds.
If we don't bring up
And it
random
wasn't-
shit
it wasn't
that we go through,
like a
then I
funny
don't-
story. If we were telling a funny story and people that we thought the listeners wouldn't know, we would give a little
Sometimes,
background.
yeah,
prior.
yeah, like Zach's friend, Turk.
Yeah, Turk's a beast.
That's a good name.
Yeah, Turk would be a beast name. I was almost named Zeke.
What
I
other
know,
what other
that
notes
would've
you
been
got?
cool. I see.
You know what happened, right?
What?
Our grandpa died.
Oh right, so you're Thomas.
I'm Thomas Zachariah,
That's crazy. I
TZ.
can't
Why
imagine
couldn't
he
you have
was
been
a
Thomas
Thomas.
Zechariah?
That sounds ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know.
I like Zeke.
What other notes do you
I
have?
was almost named Otto.
Otto.
Yeah,
Otto
if I
von
was a boy.
Bismarck.
Oh, that would have been
Otto.
tight.
I know. OTT.
Kind of sounds German.
Do you wish Ava was a boy?
No, I like Ava as a girl.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
Yeah.
But you might be like,
If you want to be a boy, though,
No,
we'll fully support you.
that's chill. That's chill. You can still be Otto.
Yeah.
Don't get her going. Any other notes for the pod?
Ooh, let me think.
Do better.
Don't like. I listened to one y'all were like, that's a tranny, or some shit.
We definitely have not
Nah.
laughed
Oh
like
no,
that.
we definitely like.
You sound like Beavis
we
and
definitely
Butthead.
pointed out
You
every
sound
time.
like Beavis
I
and
just
Butthead.
like to point him out. Like kind of
like,
like Where's
why?
Waldo? You know, like
Why?
do you like Where's Waldo? Like that's training.
Why?
Sometimes they slip through our fingers and then we're like,
Why
whoa.
does it matter? Like,
It doesn't
Well, it
matter.
doesn't matter.
But our podcast doesn't even matter, but we like to do it.
Yeah. There's things you do that doesn't really matter, but
Like
you like
Where's
to do.
Waldo doesn't even matter.
You're saying it's just like an
that.
exercise. It's like there's no like.
No,
I
exercising
feel like
matters.
there was a transgender that flew past me, and
In
you were
this
like,
one?
no, it was.
Yeah, so then it's One Piece. Kobe.
Oh yeah. So one of my favorite shows of all time did a live action, and there was a boy in that like I've known as an animated character. It's like
Yeah.
a kid with pink hair. Turned out it was a girl changed into a boy,
Yeah.
and I had no idea.
I had
and
no
then
idea.
John told me.
I had no-
mind blown.
So
See,
then
it's
I
all
get to be
fun.
like, that's
But
training.
Is it like? Oh God. I don't even know where to begin.
No, we don't have to.
Oh man, we don't
Yeah, we
have,
don't have
to go
to.
there.
Yeah. I mean, most of the time.
Most times it's pretty obvious. We don't have to point them out.
Yeah.
It's like you saw
we're all
that,
good.
right?
But like,
We're on the same page
why
here.
is it even a thing? It's like, yeah, that person exists. It'd be like if I pointed out every time I saw a guy in a movie. Like,
You keep talking about this guy with a mole. Why don't you just say guy?
Or dude with a face.
Yeah,
so
because
you're
you
saying
just keep
it's
pointing out his
entirely
mole.
objective. It's just like, oh yeah, that's like a. What's it like objectifying them almost?
I wish you wouldn't objectify this guy's mole.
We just did a whole thing where we objectified everyone that we could find.
On every weird.
It's different.
Yeah.
And guess what? We were talking about weird and unique looking people, and we didn't bring up one tranny.
Hey,
Stop saying tranny. You sound like you're like 300 years old, man.
What am I supposed to say?
trans.
A person who's transgender.
That's
a
way too
whole lot
long.
of a
You
sentence.
sound
What
like
about,
a nincompoop.
what about like a T-gender?
That sounds
T-gen.
terrible.
T-gen.
Just say
T-gen.
trans. That's gotta be
Trans.
fine, right?
Yeah, trans.
T-gender sounds like
Why
a
are we
I
gonna
thought-
get
automatron.
nitpicky about a word?
Tranny, trans.
I think like
Is it
Don't say
offensive?
tranny, say trans.
what would offend that person the least?
Well,
I don't know. I've never met one.
people can say whatever they
That I
want to
know of.
offend
Maybe
me
you
too.
just haven't. We don't know you if you've met one.
You would like that? I don't want to be offended.
What if I got offended?
If a random person,
That seems like a
wanna be too
personal
offended.
problem.
that's fair.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. Are you okay?
Yeah, I think we're all okay here.
Everyone's
right.
okay here.
A person who is transgender,
You don't have to like do
Okay.
all that.
and we found him.
Ain't getting shit past us.
Oh, man.
All right, y'all want to do one last thing?
You got a game?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a skit.
Okay.
And Ava's the concierge, and me and John, I'll go first. John will go second.
Mm-hmm.
You have to, like, de-escalate the situation, and we're both disgruntled hotel
Okay.
employees.
All right.
So, to start it, just be like, hey, welcome to the...
Hello, and welcome to the Grand Budapest Hotel. How can I help you?
Hey, yeah, so, I just went into my room, 503, right? I mean, you gave me this key card with my
Yeah.
last name on it.
Yeah.
There's a fat dude naked sleeping in my bed.
Oh, really? Are you sure it's a dude? Are you,
I didn't ask him his pronouns, but I either think he's asleep heavily or he might be dead.
are you sure?
Ma'am, I know what a 400-pound man in a bed looks like, and it looks like that.
Have you tried moving him?
He's 400 pounds.
Am I the 400-pound man?
No, you're just going to be the next disgruntled.
Oh, okay.
You can just steer clear of this one.
Have you tried, like,
I want to try
caressing
getting a new
his
room
body?
and no big boy in my bed.
Well, sir, I'm sorry, but there's nothing we can do about that, and I think that you should seek some help because I'm genuinely worried if you believe that.
Do you want to go up there and see the fatty in my bed?
Sir, I'm gonna need you to take it 1 or 2 levels down. All right.
Okay. You know what? I almost felt like that was my fault. Do you have something to be disgruntled about? Do you think you can beat her?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Easy. This is going to be a tough one to de-escalate.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I was just in your hotel restaurant and the server called me, yes, sir. And do I look like a sir?
Man.
Thank you.
I'm gonna need you to take it
good.
4 levels down.
He's the one who called me, sir.
Did you get an idea of what this man... Are you sure he's a man?
You are good.
Nice.
Flip flop. It was good at de-escalating. I think you could be a great flight attendant now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you are upgraded from passenger. I think I'm back in the aisle seat.
That was insane.
Oh, yeah.
Are you sure you didn't get your headphones?
If you're seeing a fat guy, you need to go to the psych ward.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
I think, like, honestly, I like being mean to people, like, as a joke. I think I could find some kind of...
But what if there was a fat guy actually in his room?
Comedian.
How?
Yeah, there was a
Actually-
fat guy in my room.
I have a story for y'all. Actually, maybe it might be too inappropriate.
Do you have to cuss to say it, or is
No.
it really bad?
So I was exploring on Reddit,
Okay.
and maybe I shouldn't say this, but I was on this I cannot say this. Never mind. I cannot say this.
All right, we're gonna end it, and I guess we'll just hear the story off air.
All right.
Sorry about
All
that.
right, Ava, do not talk. You did good.
Okay.